On a very cold and snowy Saturday in central Michigan, several LCCA members got a golden opportunity to meet a real Hollywood movie star. Owasso, Michigan was the site of the latest LCCA special event, and the star was the number 1225 Pere Marquette Berkshire locomotive. This was the actual steam locomotive engine used as a model for the making of the 2004 holiday classic animated movie, The Polar Express, starring Tom Hanks.
This is the engine that they used to do the Polar Express animation in the movie. They digitized the engine, obviously, but they did also the recordings of the bell and the whistle and the steam. And if you've seen the Polar Express, we got to relive that story today.
The locomotive was originally built for the Pere Marquette Railroad by the Lima Locomotive Works in November of 1941 and was in regular service until it was retired in 1951 and eventually given to Michigan State University, where it was on static display in front of their stadium from 1957 until 1969. An interesting side note, the Polar Express book was authored by Chris Van Allsburg, who grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan. As a child, he attended many Michigan State University football games and remembers playing on the 1225 engine. Students of the engineering department and the MSU Railroad Club started to restore it in the early 1970s. In 1993, the engine was moved to its current home in Owasso at the former Ann Arbor Railroad shops. Railyard Productions and the Steam Railroad Institute were our hosts for this LCCA special event. We had originally planned to have the engine pull our train round trip up and back from Owasso to Clare, Michigan, attend an Irish festival, and see the classic Clare train depot. Unfortunately, the modified expression goes, "Soot happens." At the last minute, the Michigan Department of Transportation determined that the 1225 could not cross over some of the bridges en route. To the rescue came the Great Lakes Central Railroad with two beautiful diesel engines, number 395, a GP38-2, and number 392, a GP35, to take us to Clare and partially back to Owasso. The star of the event, the 1225, reconnected with the train and pulled our members along for the last portion of the scheduled run. We enjoyed a great ride in the beautiful Michigan countryside with its snow-filled meadows, farmland, interesting architecture, small towns, wind farms, and industry. As the sun started to set, the Steam Institute gave us a good show with the 1225 moving cars in the yard and roundhouse areas. Many members were there to see the 1225 be put away for the evening. We headed back to a warm fire, some good food, great camaraderie with several LCCA members. This has been a Lionel Collectors Club of America production, where we are constantly striving to bring our members, friends, and fans the most updated information and communications for all things Lionel.